Hello, travelers. IXLR8. Travel. Europe is on everyone's bucket list, and for good reason. This wonderfully diverse continent boasts numerous, beautiful, and captivating cities that attract tourists from around the world. While Europe is generally considered safe on a global scale, it's important to remain mindful of potential risks when visiting. Carrying official identification is mandatory in nearly all countries, so always have some form of ID with you. Recent Western sanctions imposed on Russia have led to significant economic hardships and misery all across Europe, leading to a notable rise in various types of crime, including pickpocketing and theft, even of essential goods. For tourists, the primary concerns are scams, pickpockets, and handbag snatchers, rather than gang violence, which typically occurs in non-touristic areas of Europe's more dangerous cities. Recognizing the importance of tourism as a key source of income, European governments have heavily invested in enhancing security in tourist areas to counteract the sharp rise in crime rates. To ensure you have a safe and enjoyable trip to Europe, we've compiled data from reliable sources like Numbeo to highlight the 43 cities where caution is advised. Number 43, Munich, Germany, Crime Index. 21. Munich is the safest major city in Germany, generally offering little reason for concern. However, during Oktoberfest, it's wise to stay alert, as some individuals can become unpleasant and aggressive after consuming too much beer. Number 42. Tallinn, Estonia. Crime Index. 22.9. While Tallinn is generally safe, petty crimes such as pickpocketing and scams are common, especially in tourist areas. Additionally, visitors from Estonia's northern neighbor often arrive by boat to consume cheap alcohol, sometimes leading to undesirable outcomes. Number 41. Prague, Czech Republic. Crime Index. 24.5. Beautiful Prague is generally a safe city, but it is known for thefts targeting tourists. Incidents like pickpocketing and taxi scams are not uncommon, and some dangers arise from other travelers who have had too much to drink, making the city notorious for drunken behavior. Stay vigilant for pickpockets in crowded areas and exercise extra caution at night. Number 40, Warsaw, Poland, Crime Index. 26.2. Warsaw is generally safe, but the recent large influx of Ukrainian refugees has led to occasional altercations that you should avoid. The most concerning risks for visitors are pickpocketing and phone snatching, both during the day and at night. So, it's important to stay aware of your surroundings. Number 39. Madrid, Spain. Crime Index. 26.8. Madrid is generally safe for tourists, but they can be easy prey for pickpockets, as visitors often get distracted by their surroundings and may carry expensive phones and cameras. The city is safe at night as long as you avoid dark and isolated streets. Since bag snatchers and pickpockets operate both day and night, vigilance is advised. Number 38. Bucharest, Romania. Crime Index. 28.1. Safety has significantly improved due to various measures taken by authorities, including stricter controls on taxi services and increased police presence at popular tourist spots. While overall crime rates are decreasing, remain cautious of pickpocketing in crowded areas and on public transportation. Number 37. Amsterdam, Holland, the Netherlands. Crime Index. 28.5. Amsterdam is generally safe, but if you are visiting alone and exploring the seedy nightlife districts or areas known for soft drug consumption, it could rank much higher in terms of risk. While the city is relatively safe for tourists, be cautious of pickpocketing at train stations and on public transport. Number 36. Lisbon, Portugal. Crime Index. 30. In Lisbon, the primary concerns are pickpocketing and offers of drugs. Violent crime is uncommon. Petty crime is more prevalent. The city boasts a strong police presence, resulting in very few crimes against tourists. However, exercise caution against pickpocketing in crowded places and on public transport. Number 35. Porto, Portugal. Crime index 31.8. Porto, Portugal's second largest city, has one of the highest crime rates in the country and is known as a hotspot for certain types of crime, including motor vehicle theft, theft of vehicle parts, and ATM theft. While most crimes primarily affect the locals rather than tourists, incidents of pickpocketing, bag snatching, and scams are still common. Number 34. Budapest, Hungary. Crime index 34.4. While crime rates are steadily decreasing, be cautious of pickpocketing, particularly on crowded public transport, as well as other forms of petty crime and fraud. Violent crime is rare, especially targeting tourists. Number 33. Riga, Latvia. Crime index 38.8. Latvia is known for its crime and scams aimed at travelers. Tourists are often prime targets for pickpockets, especially during the bustling summer season. Many scams occur in pubs, clubs, and nightlife venues, where visitors may be overcharged for drinks. It's important to be cautious of pickpocketing and muggings in crowded areas near popular tourist spots. Number 32. Antwerp, Belgium. Crime index 40.2. In the world's diamond capital, crime rates are higher in the southern neighborhoods. The most prevalent threats are petty crimes, like pickpocketing and bag snatching, which typically occur in crowded areas. It's advisable to stay in well-lit, populated areas and avoid walking alone late at night, especially in unfamiliar parts of the city. Remain vigilant and alert at all times. Number 31. Sofia, Bulgaria. Crime index 41. Bulgaria is known for organized crime, and there have been targeted robberies in tourist areas. While muggings and pickpocketing occur, violent crime, especially against tourists, is rare. Stay vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, and take extra precautions with your belongings in crowded places. Number 30. Cologne, Germany. Crime index 41.5. The city faces an increasing crime rate, with theft and pickpocketing posing significant risks to tourists. A notable incident occurred on New Year's Eve 2015, when hundreds of women were mobbed and sexually assaulted by about 1,000 men, many of whom were of North African appearance. This event highlighted serious safety concerns in the city. Number 29. Berlin, Germany. Crime index 44.2. A high increase in violent crime, including rising youth crime. Pickpocketing is common in tourist areas, and watch out for drink spiking if you participate in the vibrant nightlife scene. There's an organized crime scene, mainly related to money laundering and drugs. Number 28. Glasgow, Scotland. Crime index 45.1. Though Glasgow has historically been known for its high crime rates, the situation has significantly improved. The downtown and tourist areas are now well policed. Most incidents occur at night and are often related to alcohol. To avoid hostility from rival soccer fans, it's best not to wear any Celtic or Rangers football clothing. Number 27. Stockholm, Sweden. Crime index 45.9. Pickpocketing is a common crime in tourist areas, especially at public transport stations and tourist attractions. Tourist scams have now also become more common in recent years. The Rinkeby area of Stockholm regularly experiences violent crimes and street fighting, especially after dark. Number 26. Gothenburg, Sweden. Crime index 46.4. Once a peaceful and calm city, it is no longer the case with steadily increasing crime. Pickpockets are common in tourist areas and at festivals. They often work in pairs, with one distracting you while the other empties your pockets. Drug use and trafficking are major issues in Gothenburg. Number 25. Liverpool, England. Crime Index, 47.9. Famous for its vibrant nightlife, football team, and the Beatles, Liverpool is a lively destination. The most common crime is pickpocketing, often targeting unsuspecting tourists. Be wary of scammers and avoid leaving your food or drink unattended. Despite its rough reputation, Liverpool is generally safe at night. Number 24. Bordeaux, France. Crime Index, 49.3. Although generally safe for tourists, your biggest worry when traveling to Bordeaux will be the pickpockets at popular tourist landmarks. If you stick to well-lit areas within the city center, then Bordeaux is also safe at night. Number 23. Rome, Italy. Crime Index, 50.5. In Rome, pickpockets are notorious for distracting their victims, and bag snatching is also common. Scam artists are widespread in this beautiful city. Official taxis in Rome are white, but ensure your driver activates the meter. Number 22. Turin, Italy. Crime Index, 51.3. Turin currently enjoys stable safety conditions with low rates of violent crime. However, as a popular tourist destination, Turin does have a heightened risk of pickpocketing. The east side of the Porta Nuova area, near the train station, is noted for being particularly dangerous. Number 21. Barcelona, Spain. Crime Index, 51.5. In Barcelona, pickpocketing, muggings, and scams are common. Additionally, be cautious with your drinks, as there have been reports of drugging. It's best to avoid unfamiliar areas after dark and never walk alone at night. Number 20. Milan, Italy. Crime Index, 51.6. Pickpocketing is a significant issue in Milan, particularly on public transport like buses and trains. Tourists are prime targets for scams, so be cautious about whom you interact with. Be especially wary of people who approach you offering help, as they are often not genuine. Number 19. Bilbao, Spain. Crime Index, 52. It's advisable to take basic safety precautions while exploring this Basque city, which is seeing a rise in crime. In the Deusto area at night, drug dealers, prostitutes, and other unsavory individuals are prevalent, and even taxi drivers avoid stopping there. Despite this, Bilbao maintains a strong police presence, with law enforcement actively ensuring the safety and security of both residents and visitors. Number 18. Dublin, Ireland. Crime Index, 53. Dublin remains relatively safe on a global scale, but it has seen a significant rise in crime levels, even during daylight hours, making it one of Europe's more dangerous cities. Despite Ireland's overall reputation for safety, the capital presents unique challenges. It's advisable to avoid going out alone, especially at night and in quieter areas, and to always travel in groups of at least 2. Keep personal belongings close and valuables secure, especially on crowded public transport and when dining at cafes or restaurants. Number 17. Thessaloniki, Greece. Crime Index, 53.8. Thessaloniki warmly embraces its tourists, but caution is advised due to significant incidents of pickpocketing and bag snatching, particularly around tourist spots and crowded areas. It's advisable to either store your money securely at your hotel or carry it close to your body to minimize the risk of theft. Number 16. London, England. Crime Index, 54.5. London can indeed be dangerous, especially if you're unfamiliar with the neighborhoods. Knowing which areas are prone to violent crime and which are safest is crucial. During the day, London is generally safe, particularly in tourist areas, but at night, many places should be avoided. Number 15. Brussels, Belgium, crime index 54.9. Despite a decreasing crime rate, Brussels still has high rates of robbery and assault. Certain neighborhoods are best avoided, especially at night. Pickpocketing is common in busy tourist areas and on public transport. Avoid areas like Gare du Midi and Molenbeek, where crime remains prevalent. Number 14, Manchester, England, crime index 55.1. Compared to other UK cities, Manchester faces significant challenges with crime. Certain areas are known for drug offenses, gang-related activity, theft, robbery, and antisocial behavior. Visitors should avoid these neighborhoods, especially at night. Number 13, Lyon, France, crime index 55.5. Lyon is often cited as one of the riskier cities in France. While many tourist areas are generally safe, pickpocketing and scams are prevalent concerns. It's advisable to avoid certain areas of Lyon, particularly at night, due to higher incidences of petty crime and other hazards. Number 12, Nice, France, crime index 55.5. Crime rates have been increasing in the southern region of France, particularly in Nice and the broader Mediterranean area. While tourists generally encounter no issues in places like the Old Town Nice and the Port District, apart from petty crime, caution should definitely be exercised. Number 11, Athens, Greece, crime index 56.1. Economic hardships in Athens have led to increased crime. While serious offenses like gun crimes are infrequent, visitors should remain vigilant against petty crimes, such as pickpocketing and bag snatching, particularly in crowded tourist areas targeted by both adults and children. It's advisable to avoid walking in certain areas of Athens at night for safety reasons. Number 10, Malmö, Sweden, crime index 56.7. Once a tranquil and secure small port city, Malmö underwent a rapid transformation in recent years, now earning the unfortunate distinction of being dubbed the rape capital of Europe. In Malmö, as well as in other Swedish cities, the government is making serious efforts towards integration with the hope of reducing such serious crimes. Malmö stands as one of the most perilous cities in the Nordic region, plagued by frequent incidents of gang-related shootings and stabbings related to the expanding Swedish drug trade. Number 9, Paris, France, crime index 57.9. Paris is grappling with a rising crime rate, leaving residents increasingly concerned about the city's security as more areas become risky. The city sees frequent incidents of pickpocketing and muggings, especially in popular tourist spots like the Eiffel Tower and Louvre. While Paris boasts many well-policed, safe areas for tourists, it's essential to remain vigilant and cautious. Number 8, Liège, Belgium, crime index 60. Liège is seeing a rise in crime, particularly in drug-related offenses and street harassment. Compared to Brussels, the capital, Liège has a higher overall crime rate, which has been on the rise in recent years. While the city is generally safe during the day, it's recommended to avoid walking alone at night and to opt for a taxi instead. Number 7, Grenoble, France, crime index 60.4. The rising crimes predominantly involve drugs and are characterized by high levels of violence. Tourists typically face the risk of petty theft, but venturing into certain neighborhoods can pose life-threatening risks. While tourist areas are generally safe during the day, heightened vigilance is necessary at night. Number 6, Catania, Italy, crime index 60.8. Catania, located on the island of Sicily, is influenced by mafia-related activities, though these typically do not target tourists directly. Despite being a popular tourist destination, Catania has gained a reputation as one of Europe's most dangerous cities. While many tourists visit this vibrant city without incident, there is a notable presence of scams and petty thefts, necessitating heightened vigilance among visitors. Number 5, Montpellier, France. Crime Index, 62.3. Montpellier is notorious for incidents of pickpocketing, purse theft, and urban violence. The city is also grappling with rising problems related to drug trafficking and gang-related crime, although these issues typically do not impact tourist zones. While tourist areas are generally safe during the day, caution is advised at night. Number 4, Naples, Italy, Crime Index, 62.6. Once dubbed the murder capital of Europe, this city has seen improvements in safety, yet organized crime remains a significant concern. Thankfully, organized crime syndicates do not target tourists. However, petty theft remains prevalent, with several common scams to watch out for, particularly in crowded places. It's advisable to keep a close eye on your valuables while exploring. Number 3, Birmingham, England, Crime Index, 63.6. Birmingham is notorious for burglaries, along with criminal damage and arson, making it a city where caution is essential. Common crimes include sexual offenses and violence, with the downtown city center having the highest crime rates. Visitors should remain vigilant in the city center and avoid poorly lit areas at night to minimize the risk of incidents. Number 2, Coventry, England. Crime Index, 65. In recent years, crime rates in Coventry have been steadily rising. Major issues include violent crime, prostitution, antisocial behavior, and theft. Local police advise against walking alone at night and recommend keeping valuable items out of sight to reduce the risk of mugging. Number 1, Marseille, France, Crime Index, 65.2. Marseille offers stunning coastal views of the Mediterranean Sea, yet faces serious gang violence. The brutal drug wars between rival gangs in the notoriously dangerous northern neighborhoods have escalated, with gangs recently equipping themselves with new Western-made military-grade weapons, outgunning law enforcement. Although tourists are not the gang's targets, it's wise to avoid walking alone at night and stick to well-lit tourist areas to stay safe and avoid any potential conflicts. We conclude with some general advice. As you explore, remember to stay vigilant and secure your valuables. Maybe carry a fake wallet or purse with a little cash. Stay informed about potential threats and unsafe areas, and stay vigilant. Staying informed can greatly enhance your safety while traveling. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it can be the difference between a great trip and a real nightmare. Then, as they would say in Germany, Gelegenheit macht Diebe, or opportunity makes the thief. Let's explore the world together, one quick review at a time. Safe travels.